anytime June 4 comes around, I feel it makes me very, very deep. It makes me very quiet. It makes me to think about our country a lot. It's unfortunate because sometimes we can celebrate and forget the real essence of the day. And I pray that doesn't happen to June 4. It does not happen to the defense, where it becomes simply a form of remembrance. But the real essence and the spirit of it is lost on many of us. I also look forward to the day when June 4 can be remembered. And not just remembered by members of the NDC. I look forward to a day when MPP people can be part of the remembrance of June 4. Because in truth, June 4 was neither NDC nor MPP. June 4 was about the very spirit of our country and how to place this country on the kind of platform that will bring the transformation that we all desire. And let me begin by also acknowledging that there are still very many great patriots who are still in the NPP. And I want to salute all those in the NPP who continue to love this country, who continue to do what is right for this country, despite the fact that their party has become nothing short of a rotten grave of immoral people, criminals, liars, people who don't care about our country. I want to salute the patriots among the MPP, and I ask you to work hard and recover the spirit of that political party. A time should come where a competition between NDC and MPP should be a competition as to who loves this country most, and not a competition between one party that is seeking to do what is right and another party that thinks that their job is only to take power for the sake of power and loot, steal, destroy, and totally bring our country down. It's not sad that you have a political party today that believes that whether a minority leader is innocent or not, somehow he must be jailed. And that is a political party that believes the responsibility is to jail a man, whether he's innocent or not. He must be jailed because that's the only way their party can win an election. Now, when a nation reaches a level where truth does not matter, justice does not matter, all that matters is anything to take power and keep power, this nation is gone. And that is where Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia have taken our country. A country where truth does not matter anymore. A country where justice does not matter anymore. Where institutions have to be corrupted. Where everything has to be done for lies to prevail, for criminality to prevail. That is all they think about. It's a real difficult battle ahead of us come December 7th. Because we are dealing with people who do not care about this country. They care only about themselves. When I see Dr. Bawumia today going all over the place and making all kinds of promises, I tell myself, shame has totally vanished out of our country. Shame is gone. Shame is totally gone. For him not to even realize that he's in the center of the destruction of our country, and to continue literally adding insult to injury by making all kinds of cheap, easy promises everywhere in the midst of the collapse of our country, in the midst of the corruption that has engulfed our country, while pushing the Attorney General to do the things that he's doing, totally unconscious of truth and justice. It's terrible. In Ghana, everything must be done to ensure that this MPP political party leaves office on December 7th. If MPP does not leave office on December 7th, this country is in absolute trouble. Total trouble. Because they will not believe that it does not matter how corrupt you are. It doesn't matter how much you can destroy a nation. It doesn't matter what criminals you are. As long as you can have money and bribe your way, you will be able to stay in power. And this country is gone if that happens. This region, last year, you showed the whole of Ghana how to be able to fight in the midst of difficulty. And right from this region, in Asi North, you told the country that it does not matter what somebody does, whether the person is corrupt or not, has money or not, you know how to fight for yourself and for our country. I hope to God that the spirit of Asi North will become the spirit of Ghana come December 7th. That spirit that look into the eyes of the MPP and said you can have all the money you want, but we will not bow. We will vote for what we know is right. That is the spirit we need for December 7th. We need to save our country. We need to save this beautiful country. June 4, 1979 was simply to tell us that the country must always be number one. It cannot just be about us, it must be about our country. And like my sister Zaneto said, we in NDC are called onto a higher standard. Our standard is a much higher standard. And we must remember that and work hard towards December 7th. But remember that December 7th is just the beginning. After December 7th, we need to work even harder to be able to bring this country to the place it ought to be. And we shall, by God's grace. But I want to thank you for your spirit of resilience. I want to thank you for standing behind your son Atufosin. In spite of all the persecution, in spite of every criminality that is being perpetrated through the use of the Attorney General, if only that can actually be called a minister for justice. If only this ignoble liar, this shameless guy who calls himself Attorney General, working on behalf of a degenerate government, a degenerate president and vice, who are taking this country to a lowest level. But for the sake of our country, we shall prevail. We shall prevail on December 7th and ensure that this darkness that engulfs our country, far bigger darkness that engulfs Ghana on the eve of June 4, 1979, this greater darkness would also have to go for light to truly begin again. So I want to thank you, and I want you to remember, June 4 is beyond NDC, is beyond MPP. June 4 is the spirit of our country. Let it become a day that we remember where we are coming from. And as I said, I look forward to a day soon when we can have NDC and MPP both celebrating June 4. Because June 4 transcends any political party. It is the very spirit of our party. It's the bedrock on which we can transform our country. Thank you very much. God bless you. Yes.